Okay, welcome to Module 4. We are leaving the industry and we are working on my favorite section, the political, economic, social, and technological factors that can threaten profits and or help create opportunity for profits within the industry and at the firm and strategic group level. Now, this can sometimes be the hardest section for students because you have to think really big. We're not talking about just what the managers do. We're talking about what the Federal Reserve does. We're talking not about what a local government does. We're talking about the federal government. We're not talking about just the demands of initial consumers of the product. We're talking about society's preferences for goods and services. We're talking about the big stuff here. So I urge you to think big in this section. Now, if you see the next bullet point, oh yeah, remember, you need to start writing. Now, I've included 3 happy faces there because that's the level of degree to which I am saying start writing. Again, make sure you're citing as you write, and sometimes there is a tendency to be short in these sections. This is big stuff, and big stuff does require an adequate analysis. So not looking for a paragraph here, looking for a few paragraphs, okay, for each piece of the pest analysis. Again, there's a lot of resources available for this section for you to use. There is a chapter in the text that helps you start to think about big ideas or big points of influence over the competitive environment. And then lastly, in this section, what you need to do is say, okay, now I understand this larger macro cultural scan. How does that relate to 5 forces? Because from where we're going to go from here is we're going to say, cool, we know what's going on within the industry. We know what's pretty much going on in the larger macro environment. The next section says, what do we do about it? What does your firm do about it? How do they protect themselves? How have they protected themselves? And what might be possible points of opportunity to protect themselves from all of these forces? The goal is for the firm to make money. So that's where we're at this point. We now know the stress points, and now we're going to think about the strategy that these firms have put in place to make sure that they remain profitable. So in our next section, we're going to look at the bounds of the firm. How have they gone beyond their initial market? What type of activities do they do to make sure that they maintain their position through time? Keep writing. Email, Zoom, any questions you have, let me know. Okay, talk to you soon.